Attention, Crystal Palace supporters! Get ready for an exhilarating journey through the annals of our club's history, as we delve into the remarkable tale of the McJetley midfield partnership. From Wright and Bright to Zaha and Bolasie, our story is adorned with memorable player duos. And among them, unquestionably the most formidable, and certainly the most creatively named. In August 1984, in a suburb southwest of Sydney, Michael John Jedinak was born, quickly earning the moniker, Mile. 6 years later, over 10,000 miles away in Cardiff, a boy named Joe was about to kick his first football. In Glasgow, 2-year-old James was poised to do the same. The chances of these three crossing paths were slim, to say the least. Yet fate intervened, and in the summer transfer window of September 2014, the foundations of the McJetley trio were laid. The midfield powerhouse that would dominate the pitch in South London for 2 years consisted of Wales' Joe Ledley, Scotland's James McArthur, and Australia's Michael Jedinak. All three were established internationals. Jedinak made his debut for Australia in 2008 and featured in the opening match of the 2010 FIFA World Cup against Germany. His leadership qualities at the club level seamlessly translated to the national team, where he captained Australia in their remarkable journey to the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. Jedinak went on to complete a hat-trick of World Cup appearances in Russia 2018. While Jedinak shone on the international stage, Ledley was present for what may well be Welsh football's finest hour. After recovering from a broken leg during the 2015-16 season, Ledley returned to full fitness and played in all 6 matches as the Red Dragons reached the semi-finals of the European Championship, defeating favourites Belgium along the way. As for McArthur, there may not have been any fairytale international tournaments for Scotland, but he represented his country with pride, earning 29 caps. A combined total of 188 international appearances, not too shabby. However, it is the McJetley partnership at Selhurst Park that is fondly remembered in South London. Their connection on the pitch, albeit brief, left an indelible mark. Jedinak was already a hero in South London when his midfield companions arrived. He had been the heart and soul of the team that achieved an unlikely promotion in 2013, and Ledley joined him in January 2014. After the Palace secured just 1 point from their opening 3 games in the 2014-15 season, the McJetley partnership was formed when McArthur arrived from Wigan Athletic. He had already enjoyed success in English football, winning the FA Cup in 2013 against Manchester City. But keeping Palace in the Premier League seemed like a daunting task. Tony Pulis resigned just 48 hours before the season began, and Neil Warnock lasted only until December before Alan Pardew took charge. McJetley played together 15 times that Premier League season, defying all expectations to secure a 10th place finish for the Eagles. 3 different managers? Now, that's a challenge. 3 central midfielders? It worked like a charm. Their combination formed a rock-solid midfield unit, with the 3 bearded fan favourites breaking up attacks and allowing players like Wilfried Zaha, Yannick Bolasie, and Jason Puncheon to flourish. Yes, I knew we had been given that name, laughed Ledley in 2020. Macca was a great addition, not just as a player, but as a person. A true character. It was a really good trio. Jedinak sitting deeper, doing all his defensive work, and then me on the left and Macca on the right. I really enjoyed playing in that midfield. The pièce de résistance came in the 2015-16 season, the second and final year of the McJetley era. The Eagles' Premier League campaign was a rollercoaster ride, with a strong start seeing them sitting in 5th place on Boxing Day. However, a 13-game winless streak after Christmas meant they survived by just 3 points. In the FA Cup, however, they made waves. The journey to the final was no easy feat, defeating Southampton, Stoke City, and Tottenham Hotspur in the early rounds. Jedinak and Ledley played together until the quarter-finals, after which McArthur joined the fray at Wembley. The Palace triumphed over Watford in the semi-finals, setting up a final clash against Manchester United, their first since 1990. It ended in heartbreak, but the South Londoners defied all odds just by being there. That would be Jedinak's penultimate game for the club, as he moved to Aston Villa the following season. The McJetley partnership was no more, but Ledley and McArthur played together for one more campaign, starting 17 matches side by side in 2016-17. Their partnership may not have endured for long, nor was it as prominent as some others, but when Gamesoft Steel called for a midfield triumvirate, the Palace had the perfect combination. And let's not forget the legacy of their unforgettable nickname. As we reminisce about the glorious McGedley era, we invite you, the passionate Crystal Palace faithful, to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss a beat, gaining exclusive access to in-depth features, player interviews, match previews, and so much more. Join our Crystal Palace community and be part of the excitement. So, don't hesitate any longer. Hit that subscribe button and become an integral part of our channel. Subscribe today and be the first to know about all the thrilling moments that await us on this incredible journey. Together, let's celebrate the legends and the remarkable stories that have shaped the history of Crystal Palace Football Club.